And Jennifer, are we ready?
Jennifer, are we ready? Jennifer, get ready.
Okay. Jennifer's back.
Back again.
Yeah.
Jen's ready. Shank's ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Jen, give us a countdown.
9, 8,
And 3.
3, 2.
Hello and welcome to Unrequested with Rad and Shank. I'm Rad.
This Shank?
Bro, you were shaking.
It's this coffee. You know, I don't drink coffee at the house.
Whoa,
anymore.
wait. We weren't going to start the episode like this, but let's talk about it.
Yeah.
You don't drink coffee anymore.
I transitioned
To
at
what?
the end of January to matcha.
Did you see how snooty I just looked? I was like, to what?
To what? Yeah,
You
the
transitioned
matcha.
To what? So no coffee.
No, well, just
none at
here.
all.
Just here.
Ah,
I'll drink coffee, but for some reason, I just was like, I'm good.
okay.
I want
respect
to
it.
make a change.
I love matcha,
I'm on
so I want to get
matchas
into it. I
and-
think it's because the coffee's brewed in the morning and it's a lazy kind of thing. Like Jennifer just pours it in a cup and brings it to me. It's easy.
With cream.
With cream. Yeah.
Or just black coffee sounds so boring.
Just to be clear.
With cream.
Hey, obviously coffee with cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Man, why is my inner black lady coming out
I
today?
don't know. Keisha.
I know. So this is not what the episode's be about,
No.
but that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
We are unscripted. So we just talked about coffee and tea for 12 minutes.
We did.
But I can dig it, man.
We did.
I can dig
And
it.
thanks for listening.
And thanks for listening. Absolutely. Jennifer's back. All right, Jennifer, you had a subject for this episode.
Yes, we are going to read Am I the Asshole posts on Reddit.
Am I the drama?
Am I the
Okay.
villain?
Am I the villain?
All right.
Am I the asshole?
And you can decide if you feel these people are assholes.
I can dig it. I like that. I like when
Let's
we do
do
these
it.
episodes, man. I like this.
Mhm.
Okay, so
you never know what you're gonna get.
So exactly.
Thank
You
you,
never know.
Forrest.
So the
Touche.
subject is: Am I the asshole?
Am I the
Am I the drama? Am I the villain?
Yes, queen.
So this post has been clearly decided by the Reddit jury.
Well, should we do a rating system like we usually do? Like they're a total asshole.
Well, let's just listen to it.
You know,
and
we'll
we'll
just
see.
freestyle it.
Freestyle
We'll
it.
freestyle it.
Because I think you're either an asshole or you're
I
not.
went really limp just then. I was like, we'll just freestyle it.
Freestyle it. So this was posted just a few days ago. All right. So is this woman an asshole for refusing to take 50% custody of her children after they left? Okay. All right. I, a 35-year-old female, have 3 children with my ex-boyfriend who's 37. We had 50-50 custody of our children since our last daughter, who was 7 years of age. In June of 2021, he asked for full custody, and of course I refused. He threatened me, saying that he would get it. That Sunday, when she got her children for the week, they were angry and accused her of kidnapping them. Obviously, I guess because they wanted to go home. The whole week they were too much, so she went ahead and gave him 100% of custody, yet agreed for child support. And that summer, during the summer, they were full custody with the dad and his new girlfriend, and they were having a great time. So she moved out. She got her own, the woman that's telling the story moved out. I guess maybe she was living there with the kids. So she moved out. She got her own apartment to pay rent, and she's been living her best life all by herself. She was kind of lonely, but she reminded herself that she was free to do anything she wanted to. So once school rolls around, the dad started having problems. He didn't know what to do when it came to school. She had given him a binder with everything that he would need to do. So I guess maybe regarding shots and how to register them for school. And let's see, I lost my place. So she gave him the binder so he knew everything he'd have to do. So since January, the kids and her ex have been begging for the mom to go back to 50-50 custody so she could help out. And she's been refusing. He's saying that, one, he can't have bedtime with them in the house. I guess they can't have bedtime with them at the house. I don't know what that means.
I was going to point this out. This whole thing is written not well.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Working with the school for grades is too complicated. He can't discipline them. They are now expecting allowances, and he's sorry for threatening her. Neither one should be parents, huh?
Well, which one's asking if they're the asshole?
The mom.
Oh, hell yeah,
So she gave the dad was like, I want full custody, and she's like, no. And the kids were total jerks to her. So she said, fine, you can just have full custody. I just won't deal with it. And now the dad actually has to do some dadding and doesn't want to have full custody.
What are you laughing at?
Rad was just like, oh, I was just about to say this was poorly written. Like, what the fuck? Like, did they have their kids write this in?
I know, because
They may have.
I was trying to follow, and then she said, okay, he got full custody, but
man.
she got child support. And I'm like, wait, if she ain't taking care of the child, is she saying she got child support or he got child support?
No, she gave the dad full custody and pays child support, and she
pays child
moved
support.
on and
Okay.
she's living her best life.
So, okay, to me, you got 3 kids out there. I mean, I guess it's your best life if you're a selfish person. That's how I see it. But can you really say you're living your best life when you have no, like, you just basically walked away from your kids? That's just how I see
the
it.
kids made her want to
You
do
can say
that.
that. You can say that. Kids don't know what they want.
Yeah.
Right? And kids can be manipulated, right? You stay and you fight for your kids, because then later on, your kids are going to throw that shit in your face, right? And the truth is going to be you didn't fight for them and they didn't know better, right? And I'm sorry, you could say you're living your best life. You're living okay, and that's your best life. That you birthed 3 kids. We know what having kids is like, man. I can't imagine walking away from one of my kids, right? I mean, I was in that situation, Jennifer, when you and I first started dating. We had to fight to just see my son and all that. Like, that was a horrible time for me, just trying to get them to let me have time with my. I know what that fight's like.
But these kids gave her a hard time and even accused her of kidnapping them.
Why, Jennifer? Why do you keep bringing it up like you're defending what she did? Look, I don't.
I'm
care
giving
what
you
the-
perspective.
I'm taking perspective. Listen, I don't care what the kids did. They're kids.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if the dad said, "You want to live with me, don't you?" And then of course, if a kid gets mad, blended family situation. Well, I'm gonna yell at my mom, so I go back to my. That's the game that's going to be played on the kids' end, or the miseducation of the children, or the immaturity of the children. But to be like one situation, and you're like, "Fuck you, kids." Like, go with your dad then. You had your chance with me, and you were mean to me. She's not saying, like, over the course of a year, they were rude, and they called me names, and they spit on me. Like, she didn't go into this diatribe about how horrible it was trying to take care of these kids. It was one situation, right, that I'm sure would have passed as quick as it came. And you're like, fuck you, right? So I feel that the dad is a little punk, too. Like, he's like, oh, I can't possibly handle it. Please come help me. It's not, oh, please come back because the kids want you in their lives. So then you got to look at perspective. Like, it's her writing it. Is she being approached that way? Or is it, I think they do need their mother. No, you just want me around because you don't want to have to do what I was doing. Is that her perspective?
Yeah.
So, you're not there, so you don't know. But if that's really what he's doing, like, oh, these kids are too much, come help. It's like, well, you were the asshole that was threatening full custody out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So they're both wrong. But I don't like the whole, well, I walked away and was happy as hell. That's where I'm like, nah, man, that's not cool. That's not cool. But that's my 2 cents. So you're an asshole. And guess what? I think if the husband, and they do that, and the question becomes, did he really love his kids so much that she was doing something that he felt, I need full custody, right? Or was it that he was just a jerk and he wanted to kind of get at her, take something more away from her? I want the kids full time. But it was just to get at her, right? But I still think that that's messed up, that she gave in, She didn't go into he got the best lawyers and he did this and he made me look crazy and there wasn't all that stuff that you see other people do. It was, I walked away because fuck you. Anyway, that's how I saw it, right? Or heard it. So anyway, I don't know, man. There's a lot there to unpack. But
So it sounds like they kicked her to the curb and she gave up and started rebuilding her life. And 6 months later, they're like, oh, just kidding. We really need you. Just think of all the mental anguish she had to go through to get over that.
she didn't mention any mental anguish. She said, I walked away and I was living my best life. Right? She didn't say, you know, it broke my heart and I tried to come see them and
She
they didn't
said
want
she
no
was
part
lonely.
of me.
She said it got lonely.
I don't understand why you're siding with this woman.
Mm-hmm.
The way I heard, and hey, this just it goes to what I said. It's poorly written. so I'm taking it one way.
Yeah.
If she walked away and was happier without them, I think that's jacked up, right? But who am I to tell somebody what should make you happy, right? So I don't know, man. There's so much in those types of stories where it's perspective, and that's the problem.
Yeah, you need more info. What do you think, Justin?
You know, I agree. I think when you bring kids into this life, you are responsible. Like, no, your own happiness, and it's like it doesn't matter anymore. Like, because you gotta take care of your responsibility. And I get because I can empathize that whole back and forth situation because I have family that's gone through that, so I can see that there's that transition that's happening between the parents, but unbeknownst to them, they're impacting those kids just by this whole experience, and the fact of they're going to grow up knowing that their mother, you know, there was just this push and pull.
Well, especially if they're being manipulated on one side or the other.
And they're only copy and pasting what they see.
Exactly.
They see mommy and daddy picking and choosing, running back and forth. So therefore,
they're going to struggle.
It's giving them permission to do the same in their own relationships, which I find to be very interesting. I've never heard kids do it at that level. I've always seen the parents kind of go in that custody battle, but for the kids to take it to this level,
right,
and then to have some sort of like siding, if you will, of the kids and the dad versus the mom, like, so I guess she probably has a little bit of PTSD, you know, where her heart was broken and she doesn't probably want to go through that anymore. But that's where you need counseling. Yeah. That's where you need someone that's going to talk to you, that's going to feed correctly into you that, girl, you need to go get your kids, no matter the circumstance or even how the circumstance is showing up to you, meaning they need you to help. They need you to help with school. Yeah. Find ways to build the relationship while you're helping them with school.
Yeah. Like have that conversation with your ex-husband. Be like, you know, okay, here's what it's gonna be. Yeah. Right? And go back into it and like remap it however you have to. Oh man. But you're being given like an opportunity. Like basically it's what everyone wants, right? Yeah. Everyone wants to when you get let go by someone, or the way Jennifer's hearing it is she was shoved away, right? And I'm hearing it as she had faced one hardship and was like, fuck y'all, and she walked away. So however you're taking this, right?
And I'm hearing it as it's mommy and daddy. Yeah. Their dysfunctions. Right. And the kids are just copy and pasting what they see. That's what I hear it.
So and that's how the world works, right? We all see it one way or the other. What everyone wants is to be, when you leave something like that, you're like, watch, they'll see. Oh. They'll see they need me. Or they'll miss me, or they'll see everyone, right? Whenever you deal with a bad relationship, like they're gonna come back running to me because they ain't shit without me, right? That's everyone. You ain't shit without me. Yeah. You'll be back, right? And so here it is. We're back. Oh man, please, right? So everyone wants that, and you're like, okay, now don't be vindictive in that moment, blah blah blah. Okay, all right, let's remap it and make sure that it's beneficial to the children. Yeah. And beneficial to me, however I'm living my life, however we interpreted it, however she's mapped her life out now. Yeah. It's got to fit into that, right? But she's going to have to carve out space too. Yeah. For the kids and everything. So anyway, like, you got your dream, girl. Like, that's anyone's dream. Like, come running back to me. You watch. You'll be
You
back.
gonna see.
And here it is, right? And here's your
Yeah.
chance. So now sit down and map it out. And now you carte blanche, sort of. You know, you can write your own ticket. You're like, okay, here's how this is going to work.
Yeah.
I want them here. I'm going to help here. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, however it goes down.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, man. I mean, it seems like an opportune time. How often does anyone get that? Usually on the other end of it, the guy would be like, I ain't going back to your mama for no help.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. We're going to figure this shit out.
And that's because it breaks my heart when I hear stories like this. It's just like, because the full benefits of
Both parents.
in the home and the nurture and nature that comes with that. Like,
Yeah.
for the fact that your child can quickly identify who they are because their parents are there constantly, you
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
our situation, same, you know, we can speak like that because that's our viewpoint. But then the other side is, this creates like generational curses, you
Yeah.
know, because
Yeah.
now that they see this experience and this is how they're associating relationships, whether platonic or romantic, like it's going to cause a level of distortion. And so I just hope that they have some sort of, like, when things like that happen, mommy and daddy can't talk. Like, you need a professional to like come in, but you got to be vulnerable to say, we need a professional to come in. Like, they need to come in and they need to facilitate, they need to mediate, they need to do all these things to make sure it's amicable. And in some cases, man, people fall in love again.
Yeah.
I hope that
At
happens
least with
for
the
them.
children.
I
I'll say
just
with the
hope that
children.
they find that. Yeah.
Or common ground, like at least respect.
Or
for
common
each other.
ground.
Just respect for each other. I got to pick this up real quick.
What you got?
What you got?
That knowledge you just dropped.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I was seriously like, what are you getting? What bell?
I'm getting knowledge.
Shit
from
is like,
Shank
what the
over
hell did you
here.
buy again?
I'm getting knowledge from Shank over here, man.
Oh,
Shank went in,
man.
man. Shank went in.
I
man.
love talking about
Give me-
stuff
yeah,
like
you know,
this,
give-
man.
Give me some on
I
that.
really
Okay, I
do.
picked it up. I saw it.
I just hope someone hears this, and if they going through something, to raise your hand.
Yeah, look,
Ask for
at the end of
help.
the day, man, put the kids first.
Put the kids
Put the kids
first,
Now,
man. Yeah.
not above yourself to a degree that it costs you your sanity,
That part.
your quality of life, or whatever.
Yeah.
But you got to give a little. You got to sacrifice for your kids, but you also you need to take care of yourself. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, but between two, when it's like that with blended families, you got to figure out how you're going to take care of the
Yeah.
kids.
Oh, it's
right? You
tough.
got to come forward. Yeah, absolutely.